As you can see, I am making this an official maker space. You're not official until you have a Duresta stencil on your 60-gallon air compressor. This week, I worked on the sand chest part of the Foundry build. I purchased a large galvanized tub to hold the sand. Before I put the sand in, I wanted to weld on some heavy-duty casters. I plan on casting the aluminum sculptures on my patio out the back door of the garage. The sand chest will accept a heavy tabletop to keep the cats away, and this will second as a patio table. I think I'll most likely store it in the garage to prevent rain and snow from destroying it. I bought casters rated for 300 pounds, so it should hold up to the abuse of moving it in and out of the garage. This week I'm just going to cut a thin wood tabletop, but I'll consider putting on some decking material or perhaps like a butcher block on top to make it thick and to dress it up a little bit. I purchased playground sand because it's cheap. I plan on refining this later by screening out the large particles. And the plan is to add clay dust to this sand. I have a bunch of dry clay projects to recycle. I just need to find a way to pulverize it. If I can make it really thin, maybe I'll just hit it with a hammer or find a way to blend it and cut up all these dry particles, these dry projects. So the sand and the clay dust gets mixed together, and with the spray bottle I'll add a little moisture slowly, just a little bit at a time, mixing it, and this will create the green sand. So the green sand is like wet clay or wet sand where you'd make a sand castle. It will clump together and hold tight. So the green sand is what you need to help compact tightly around the styrofoam or the foam sculpture, so that when you pour the molten aluminum in, it doesn't blow out the sides. This will provide a tight compacting sand and clay mixture around, and that will help me get a smooth surface. There are some additional tricks to help me get a refined surface during casting, like painting the outside of the foam with plaster, and that will help me get a really refined surface, but I'll showcase that in a future video. I have recently ordered a dust boot for the X-Carve. It should arrive in the mail soon. I've been reluctant to make any dust with it as the electronic components are so exposed and open on this CNC machine. So when I get the boot installed, I'll make a video on a pottery tool that I want to make. You can see these future videos, and you can see them by clicking on the little notifications icon, and then you'll get a little notification when I post a new video, upload a new video. So please enjoy the rest of this build. As you can see there, I've got the casters installed. Now all I need to do is fill it up with sand. And thank you for joining me as I create this, as I create my Foundry. Join me next time for the Foundry oven part of the build, where we'll be taking the Foundry cement and casting it and getting that to cure. So we will eventually be pulling a new sculpture from the sand. So please subscribe and hit that like button, and I'll see you next time.